Hello and welcome back to the channel. Now, you might have already noticed this is a bit of a different intro because this is kind of a heads up to the biggest adventure challenge I've ever done and could also be the biggest one you've ever done. So let's cue the intro and I'll tell you all about it. So, if you're here and you've made it already through the intro, I've got your attention. And that's already important because my aim is to get as much attention to this video and the future videos coming up to raise money for an unbelievable charity. Now, if you have watched this channel before or you haven't, we did a charity trip a couple of years ago now and we raised some fantastic money for PTSD UK, and it was a legendary trip and so many people turned up, helped and support it. We got in big newspapers, we got in things like the MCN, it was all over the place and it was absolutely incredible. We had some donations from some companies. It was amazing. And the thing of it is, this channel has probably tripled since then. So I'm hoping that together we could do something absolutely amazing. So let me just explain why I'm doing it first. Because there's a charity out there that I really feel needs a massive amount of support. And I know as a biker and the biking community, we can do incredible things and we can give them the money, the support, hopefully, that will help out so many families. And I say families because the whole point of this trip, the whole point of what I've still got to put together and plan properly, but the whole point of it is that we're going to raise money for an incredible charity, and I mean incredible. Now, it is the Rainbow Trust Children's Charity, and the work they do is just, it's mind-blowing. So they basically support and help families with children that are basically seriously ill or terminally ill. And the work they do is just out of this world. Now, I have children and a little cut finger I get very upset and concerned about. Imagine what these families are going through. I mean, it's mind-blowing. But what can we do? Well, in my opinion, we can do something amazing to spread the awareness of the charity itself and raise funds for this charity to help support those families, those children. So that's what we're going to do, and this is going to be an incredible journey. So let me just quickly go through the actual plan in my head at the minute. So the big plan, the big thing I want to do is I want to basically take £1,000, buy the biggest capacity motorcycle I can physically get my hands on, and then I want to superhero it, because this whole trip is going to be a superhero themed adventure. And that is literally what I'm going to go away after this video and start figuring out how I'm going to get that £1,000 together to make this happen. But I'm going to. Now, the plan is for this a charity trip to happen early sort of summertime-ish in 2022. So there's plenty of time to get the support, build it up and create one of the best ever series this channel's ever done for one of the best ever charities I've ever heard of in my entire life. And it's going to be nuts. So I'm going to go out, I'm going to find we're probably looking at gold wings, pan-European, stuff like that, a big old beast. And we're going to try and make it into a superhero's bike to raise that kind of money. Now, the next thing is what I'm planning on doing, because it's not going to be easy. But every single mile, no matter how knackered and tired I get, is going to be worth it, because every mile will hopefully get people to donate that little bit more. And I mean, you know, anything possible to get this going. So let me tell you my plan, my crazy, nutty plan of what I'm going to do with this £1,000 motorcycle that I'm going to make into a superhero bike. It's going to do some distance. So this is a nuts, crazy plan, because look at the UK. It's pretty big. Now, I'm going to aim to do this in the shortest time possible as well. So more than likely, we're going to end up starting off from around my hometown in Desborough, because it's a great sort of centralist place for everyone to get to that wants to be part of this. Now, my biggest plan of it is to do it like the compass. So travel up north, right? Get up to John O'Groats, stick another sticker on that side. That on a motorcycle is incredible. I'm not saying we're going to do it in one day, like I said, but we're going to get to John O'Groats. We're going to put a sticker on that side and we're going to treat it like a compass. We're going to come down and we're going to go, right, we're going to hit the eastest point. Because I go, never eat shredded wheat. And that's how we're going to do it. So we're going to get west, and then when we've gone to the west, we're going to then go down to the south. We're going to hit like Land's End. We are going to celebrate and have a party. And then we're going to head from that point up to the westest point, and that is our home goal. Like our end to the trip is getting to this westest point. So we're literally going to be, if you think about it, we're going to be drawing almost lines around the map, and it's going to be incredible. It's going to be an incredible ride and journey, and I know it's going to be a challenge. I know that's no mean feat, but this charity really deserves it. Well, with that nuts, crazy adventure in my head and currently in the planning, this is what is going to be a little bit different. Now, I get asked a lot, and I mean a lot, about coming out for ride outs, turning up on adventures and stuff like that. And this, for me, what really matters about this trip is literally getting as many donations as physically possible. So this is what I'm going to say. If you want to buy your own £1,000 motorcycle, or even if you can't afford the £1,000 motorcycle, but you just want to come on this adventure and you want to be part of it, I literally ask you to either share the videos that build up towards this, but most of all, if you want to come on this video, create your own. Create your own I am riding for this charity and supporting this, and share that. Share it with your friends and family. You come along, you do this adventure alongside me and help create and put out that sort of support for this charity that I really want to do. And like I said, it's going to be no mean feat, but think of it like this. We're going to meet at a location, bikes, riders, and we're going to ride like the compass around this country and show everybody that the biking community can do something really, really special. And hopefully friends, family, people you know, companies you work for will all support. And all you've got to literally do is literally copy the link down in the description and put that as where you want to send people to donate to raise these funds. And every single time we get a donation, every time we're going to make the video that comes up, we can say how much total that's been raised, and you'll be part of that. You can be part of this journey. Now, part of the sort of hard thing about doing anything like this is that I'm not making this like an organised ride. There will be a meeting point, that will be a postcode, we'll have a place where we will meet, and it's going to be a lot of miles in the day because I want to get around the UK in decent time. Hopefully one of the fastest times we can get around it, but we'll see. But I'm then going to give a postcode of where we're aiming to get to, and that could be like 500 miles, it could be 600 miles. It's going to be a mammoth day, but I will put a postcode to where we need to be. So if anyone gets lost or they're unsure, if they want to stop for a break, they can stop. The aim goal is to get to that postcode by the end of the night, to make it as simple as possible, but you get to come along and be part of that if you so want to, because I want to make this as big as possible. So even if you have your own YouTube channel, make it your thing. I am doing this, and use that link so we together can raise as much money as possible, because that's all that matters. Anybody you know, companies, friends, get them involved. Spread the word that we're going to do the great charity trip. We're going to make something happen that's something special. We're going to do it together. So the big thing of it is now is I have to go away and do a little bit more planning, as I said, and the first thing I have to do is go away and earn that extra bit of money to buy this bike, and that's what I'm going to do. And it gives everybody else an opportunity now, if they have to go and do the same thing. Like I said, as soon as I have a date available for when this is going to happen, I will let you all know. It will be an update. This is going to build and build and build, and that's my plan. But right now, I have an idea and I have a plan, and it's going to happen. So ladies and gentlemen, all I can ask is, if you're thinking about supporting this, right now we're at zero. I've created this just giving page. It's at zero. The money goes directly to the charity, not to me. There is no grand total. I'm not going to say we're going to try and earn £100,000. I want to see together as a biking community what we can achieve together, because it's going to be absolutely fantastic. So if you've got any spare change or you want to get this going, please donate now. The sooner we get this going, the sooner the ball starts rolling, the more people we get involved, the bigger the names, the bigger this is going to be. So ladies and gentlemen, I just want to say already in advance, thank you for your support. This is going to be incredible, and I look forward to revealing when and how I'm going to get my hands on this bike, but it's going to happen.